hidden temples and secret gatherings hint at mysteries buried deep beneath the surface. What secrets lie within these cryptic ceremonies, and how far will the truth unravel? Welcome back to Criminal Mind Podcast, and we're talking about one of the most secreted cults of 21th century. On a paradise island known for its beaches and palm trees, something far more sinister was growing in the shadows. A secret cult, rituals hidden from the public eye, followers who vanished without a trace. For years, whispers of a dangerous organization spread across Hainan, until the truth finally surfaced. Disclaimer: the details of this case are strictly classified by the Chinese government. It is almost impossible to find pictures or videos on English-language internet. This is the story of the Hainan Island cult, a tale of power, manipulation, and rituals of the unseen. In the shadows of these forests, an unholy order was growing. A cult so secretive, so ruthless, that even whispers of its existence could get you killed. Hainan, China's island paradise. Known for its tropical beauty, but hiding a darker secret. The cult's roots can be traced to one man, Lu Wei, a former Buddhist monk turned self-proclaimed prophet.
Lu was charismatic. He had a deep understanding of Buddhist scriptures, but he twisted them. He preached about true enlightenment, a state only attainable through absolute devotion and suffering.
His doctrine mixed ancient Taoist mysticism, Buddhist reincarnation, and something far darker, a belief that pain was the path to divinity.
It started small. We meditated, we fasted. At first it felt so peaceful.
The cult expanded rapidly, establishing hidden communes in the mountains. Reports of missing persons increased, especially among university students and low-income workers. Followers were told their families were evil, leading to violent outbursts against those who tried to rescue them. But then, the tests began. Followers were forced into purification chambers, small, pitch-black caves where they had to stay for days without food or water. Blood sacrifices were introduced. Members cut their palms, mixing their blood with blessed water. Absolute loyalty was demanded. Those who questioned Lu were beaten or exiled into the jungle. Many never returned. Cults operate on cycles of psychological abuse. Isolation, deprivation, and small rewards create a trauma bond. The followers believe their suffering has purpose. By the late 90s, Lu's group had expanded. No longer a fringe sect, it had infiltrated everyday life in Hainan. Its recruiters moved through university campuses, targeting students, the lost, the lonely. They called themselves the Chosen Path.
You look so troubled. Have you heard of the Chosen Path? We can help you.
At first, it seemed like a spiritual retreat, a way to escape stress. But once inside, there was no way out. Between 1998 and 2010, over 30 young adults were reported missing across Hainan. Many were last seen with known cult members. We received reports, but the cult was careful. They moved constantly, used false names, and any survivors were too terrified to speak.
They took my sister. She sent one last message. I found the truth. Don't look for me. Then she was gone.
Investigators would later uncover the full horror of Lu's teachings. Rituals designed not just for control, but for blood. Cleansing ceremonies, Followers were forced to drink a red liquid, later found to contain animal blood and hallucinogens. Some followers died during rituals, but their deaths were covered up. Sacrificial trials. Some members were pushed into tests of faith, walking on fire or enduring self-inflicted wounds. Rumors of human sacrifice circulated, but evidence was scarce. The ultimate ritual, a plan for mass suicide, halted only by the cult's downfall. Authorities initially ignored the warnings, dismissing the cult as harmless mystics.
We found remains, shallow graves near the cult's compound. Some bodies showed evidence of ritualistic cuts. This wasn't just devotion, this was human sacrifice.
In 2013, a survivor escaped. Risking everything, they exposed the cult's secrets. It was the breakthrough authorities had been waiting for. We infiltrated them. What we saw was beyond belief. Shocking discoveries that have been found like hidden underground chambers. Lists of potential recruits marked with symbols. 2014, the government launched a massive raid. SWAT teams raided a remote farmhouse where leaders were hiding. Over 50 members were arrested. Other high-ranking members were sentenced to long prison terms. Many followers were rehabilitated, but some remained loyal, believing the leader would return. Liu Junwei was found hiding in a secret tunnel, clutching a book of his prophecies. The leader received a life sentence. Shocking discoveries that have been found like hidden underground chambers. Lists of potential recruits marked with symbols. Journal entries describing the ultimate ritual, an unfulfilled prophecy of mass sacrifice. He was sentenced to life in prison. But some followers still believe he will return. The cult was dismantled, but its scars remain. Families still search for lost loved ones. Survivors struggle to rebuild their lives.
Cult survivors often experience severe PTSD. Some never fully recover.
I escaped, but I don't know if I'll ever be free.
It took me years to feel human again. They stole my mind, my soul. I still wake up hearing the chants in my head.
The mind control they endure doesn't disappear overnight. Some will never break free.
The cult is gone, but rumors persist. The Hainan Island cult was one of China's most terrifying modern-day sects. It preyed on the weak, thrived in secrecy, and nearly evaded justice. But the scars remain. Families are still searching for lost loved ones. Some believe splinter groups still exist, hidden in the mountains. Some say its teachings still spread underground. That disciples still wait for their master's return. The question remains, have we truly seen the last of the Hainan Island cult?